Bless, bless, bless. It's the Down to Earth podcast with your host, Sean Myrie, Rastafari Samurai, and the Crown Royals.
Slim Reaper, the Crown.
Yeah, man. D2E, tonight,
don't know
before the
people.
new year.
Yeah, man.
Just going to talk about some things, like it's unpopular. It's something what they say is a conspiracy. It's like one of the main things what is out there, and it's regarding our environment and how you live each and every day is your atmosphere. So the chemtrails. I've been hearing about this for like a good while, like it wasn't always like known when you like when you're like very young, you never said chemtrails, but
And we didn't see them.
you didn't see them, but they've been doing it for a
It
while.
wasn't so blatant. Let's say it like that. It wasn't so blatant as it is now.
Yeah, but when did you find out like what these things are? Like,
Well, I heard about them, right? I think I told you Tavis Smiley used to have a talk show on BET
yeah,
back in the day. I think it was about 2009 or something around that time.
yeah,
And the artist formerly known as Prince
Came
was
out,
on
yeah.
the interview. And he talked about these chemtrails and how he a friend of his, somebody, I can't really remember exactly, but he's saying that a friend of his told him about chemtrails, and he noticed it for himself after that, and that after he would see that, he would notice that everybody in the community would be tripping out or fighting and all the crazy shit, So that struck me. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Chemtrails. It's a thing where I heard about it, and then after a while, you just, other conspiracies come into play and shit. But I also, and I might be mixing up the timeline here, but what's the wrestler's name? And he became a politician.
where?
He had a show on, I think it was
Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura, yeah.
He had a
He had that,
conspiracy show.
yeah, that show. So I might be messing up the timeline. I don't know when that was. That before 2009 or was that like
That was
that was
probably
before those times, right? Or maybe it was after. I don't know.
around
but
the
I
same
do
time,
know
after,
that he had
after.
that show
After.
or not.
It was
And,
after. It was about maybe 2013.
yeah, I used to watch that, and I remember the episode. I remember it vividly, actually, about the U.S. Army being able to create weather. They like make these
weather.
weather. It was like warehouses. No, but weather machine. You know which episode I'm talking about. They showed like type of weather machines that they had, and like what you just said too,
I never
right?
watched that show that much, but I know that.
You
the
remember
weather
that
machines-
episode?
No, I never.
There was
watched
an
that
episode of that, yeah, where is the U.S. military showing you, like, it wasn't no like top secret shit. They were just kind of bragging about it, right? And then it's just years went by. I remember, I don't know, nigga. I'm an outdoor type of nigga. You just look up and you just see this. Like, we've all seen Jetstream line or whatever, or the Contrail. We've all seen that. But that dissipates, my friend. You know what I'm saying? That will find its way. Like, you won't see it. It's not gonna stay. Like, it don't turn into some fucking cloud that only is on the side, is where you see the sun. That cloud is doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's always blocking out the sun. Like, it's not, So I would know this shit, tell my homies. This is like 2018,
And it
2019.
goes up in the clear days. Like most of back in the day, it was like you could see it on a.
But I was noticing it before, like, I heard people talking about it. Only, like, people that you consider, like, truthers and shit like that knew about chemtrails in 2017 and 2018. And we're talking about it. You get what I'm saying? The average person didn't know and didn't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? But I tell people here and there, people don't really care.
Well, how long
man.
do you think chemtrails been around? Like really?
From the research I've done, I think they were doing it since the 50s or some shit like that.
From the 50s.
Yeah. I even, like, because I would say, in a sense, I just notice shit when it comes to certain shit. Even in Snowfall, I'm going to show y'all one day, like, there's a certain episode where they made clear to show you that the madness that was going on in the hood, they made clear to show you in that show there's a chemtrail plane going by. Now I don't know if that was CGI and part of production, or they're filming out in LA, because I know they do it a lot out there in LA, right? But I don't know, maybe it was a real plane out there in LA while they were filming, or maybe I can't even say John Singleton, because I don't know if that's one of the episodes when he was still around. But whoever responsible for that shot, maybe they wanted to put us, shows and shit subliminal.
Yeah.
Cause it's like madness going on, and Franklin's about to do something, and then you see the chemtrail in the sky, like it's like they were showing you they've been doing this from back.
There's another name for it. I forgot what's the scientific name of changing the environment so they could control the way, like.
Well, it's working.
The way people feel.
It's working. Road is mud, bro. Road mud, Road mud. Whatever they're doing is working. If they're spraying some shit to make people act like they got no goddamn sense, it's working, bro.
It is working. It is working. Because, for example,
people don't know who they are. People ain't comfortable in the skin that they're fucking in, bro.
You were saying, for example, a
madness out there.
It could be
that's a case of the body snatchers, nigga. Nigga ain't comfortable in his own skin. Trying to. Yo,
you're right.
Crazy, bro.
The environment's crazy if it's like you're saying, like it's sunny, but it looks gray.
Like I said earlier, some of the hottest days this summer, fam. It was
gray. It's gray.
Like, I'm an early riser, right? So if you get up, it's coming to the point where, I'm frustrated because it's looking like in my adulthood now, it's like, if I want to see the sun in this new world that we're living in, this post-pandemic world, because I noticed they started going ham in the 2020. That's when they started really turning on this weather machine shit and weather shit, right? I'm saying since then, it's like you gotta be an early riser if you want to get the sun, because by 8 o'clock, them niggas they're spraying that, especially like Toronto. God, they're vicious with it. You know what I'm saying? Like Toronto is like a cesspool, bro. Like the skies are.
What does it do,
bro? This is the research that I came upon. Okay, so global news. Global news. Yeah. They did a whole special on this. This is something that like I posted on social media, Instagram stories and shit. They did I don't know what year it was, but I had posted it. But they did a whole special on like cloud seeding and telling you what they're using. So they use basically dry ice, silver iodide, and dry ice and silver iodide, bro. So that's basically what they send these planes up there with. And it makes clouds, and they're saying they're creating the weather for the benefit of businesses and industries. So at the end of the day, it's a money making thing. Yeah. So basically, what they're saying is they could create more snow, which is good for plowing companies and that industry, or they could create more precipitation, like rain. Like what we see every fucking day out here. Just complete gray. It's raining, but it's not really raining. But it's raining though.
Yeah.
But it's not really raining.
Because it's supposed to be snowing.
But it's raining.
Yeah.
No, the last few, anytime you see that gray shit, first you see the planes, right? That's the first thing. You see the planes. If you're up early, you're gonna see them around 8ish. Right? If you're able to be looking outside to get some type of vision of outside, some view of outside, you'll see them around 8ish. The only time you see the sun is like 7, like I'm gonna say, around right there from like almost to 8, like quarter to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's by 9, you start seeing these planes, fam. You start seeing those straight lines, and they're just there.
Yeah, you're right.
And then by 11, you're like, oh my goodness, like. What a solemn day it is. Like, it's just sad outside. Like, just gray. Like, gray sky. Right. In every song, gray skies meets sadness, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? In every poetic way, gray skies is sadness. So it's like, what is that doing to people? Think about what that's doing to children, fam. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? No, you know what? Like right. Photosynthesis and all that right. type of shit. Like, right, think about how the trees and shit is like, yo.
You're not gonna bring
Something that's been blazing for trillion, gazillion, bazillion, gazillion. We can't. There's no number to know how long that thing has been creating energy and providing energy to almost every living fucking organism you could think about. You get what I'm saying? Like, look how much life forms that the sun provides energy for, and life force.
everything.
You know what I'm saying? I always used to say, like, if that motherfucker was to turn off or drop or go anywhere, it's over for everything.
Yeah.
Simultaneously, everything is over with.
Right.
Nothing has life in it no more. Because that source of energy
God.
is gone. So why the fuck are they intentionally blocking the source, the life giver, the source? Like, I need to see that shit, my G. So I'm saying, bro, they calcified the minds of the soldiers and made the men them weak. Well, that's why they're able to do this type of shit, bro. There's previous generations before us that would, they cut these niggas' heads off, bro. They had them in the town square, hanging, swinging right now. Real talk, we soft, nigga. Like, this generation, like, come on, bro. We live in an era and a generation. Let's just say this has to be the strangest era that's ever existed.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't think nothing's gonna get more like. No, this is it. This is the strangest shit ever, bro. You got grown ass men can go in the same washroom that my little daughter or your little daughter can go in, and men are allowing these things.
Since you brought that up, so
Come on, bro.
what do you think of certain sports with that? Like,
What?
Since you brought that up, right? What do you think of the sports? Shouldn't they have their own sports? Like, their can't.
Why not?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying
Why not?
You can't have the I'm just saying, like, that's why they have man sports them and women's sports, right?
Yeah.
You can't have a man in a women's sport and you can't have a woman in a man's sport.
Listen.
True?
Yeah.
I'm just
Babylon
because
is
no, I'm just
confusion.
saying because of the physiques, right?
No,
Is
of
it
course
fair?
I agree with you.
I'm just saying, is it fair?
You're saying
this
the
is
right
a
thing.
sensitive-
I'm just
Babylon
saying.
is confusion.
I'm just saying. Is it fair? That's all I want to know.
Of course it's fair.
It's fair that a man could be in a woman.
No, I thought you meant it's fair if they have their own league.
No.
No.
That I'm saying. But is it fair in the overall for
No.
that? Like, is it
No,
fair?
we all know that's
No.
not.
I just want to know.
It's not even
That's
right.
all I want to know
Much
about
less
that.
than fair. It's not even right.
All right, then. That's
know
all
what
I
I'm
wanted to know.
But Babylon is confusion, bro. And that's what I'm saying, like, at the end of the day, know thyself. Because out here in this world, bro, road mud, bro. Man, I tell you.
Down to earth.
Road
Mud,
mud. Road mud, yo. You have to know yourself in these times, bro. You can get, it's easy to get led astray. And get left by the wayside. Not the wayside, but the waist side. You don't want that to happen. So the best thing to do is know thyself and love thyself and respect thyself and have some type of self-respect, to whereas you don't get caught up in the group think, man.
What do you think? Do you think it's like materialism what makes people not care about like anything like what you're just saying right now?
Chemtrails and shit.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's what's up.
ignorance.
That's
It's just
what's-
ignorance. They don't know and they don't want to know. That's why you have people like me that try to, I don't like to try things. You have people like me that spread awareness.
Yeah.
I do it any way I can, through social media, through
Yeah.
word of mouth. Shit, sometimes through you could have some quirky type of artsy gear that you're wearing that has a statement on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could wear a flat earth shirt or some shit. People can be like, "Oh, what's flat earth?" You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Spread awareness. Because
Okay,
a
speaking
lot of
of
people you
spreading
can't.
awareness, someone's been spreading awareness ever since these times, controversial times. Kanye West has a song called Vultures. I don't know if you heard of Vultures.
I heard the song.
Yeah, so I was surprised. I was gonna post it with a promo, but I took it off. I have to admit. But it's kind of hypocritical because they say it about black women and sometimes in lyrics. Did you hear the verse what he said?
Nah.
What Kanye said?
Nah.
And it was on the reels. I was
I
surprised.
heard the song, but I never analyzed it. I never really, not the whole song anyway.
So, and I'm surprised. I don't know if they still gonna. I'm surprised. I don't know if they're still gonna have it on, for example, Instagram Reels. They have the song when he's saying the bitch with a cultural name. So it says bitch, but with another culture's
Oh,
name.
he said ooish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
You know what? He said Jewish. Like,
yeah.
why can't I say that?
Why
That's
can't he
ridiculous.
say
I
it,
just said
right?
Jewish.
Because
whatever.
they say the other versions too, right? But because that's up.
If you said Jamaican bitch, it wouldn't matter, would
Yeah,
it?
it wouldn't, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fucked up.
But it's true. You see what I'm saying? It's exactly what you just said. If he said it any other way, it would be nothing. But because of the times and associating him with, the anti-Semitic things, anything he says is sensitive, man. Anything he does is sensitive. But
We spoke on this gentleman before, and I told you guys already. He's doing this for attention. He has a new album coming out. So
But doesn't
read
he
the room.
But doesn't he always do it for attention?
But here's the brilliant thing about it, right? He's not saying no fucking. First of all, he's not lying most of the time.
No.
And remember, I told you, I'm a man that appreciates honesty, whether I agree with it or not,
Yo,
whether I agree with what your
I-
actions are. It's the honesty I'm preying.
I
And
love
them man that is just.
the illest honesty. What I love when the Katrina thing was there and it was live and he was with the other comedian there and he said what he said but George Bush doesn't
Doesn't care about black people.
doesn't care
And that
about
was
black
probably
people.
really honest conscience. And you know what? 90% of us wouldn't have done that. We would have held it
I know.
in our conscience.
But the thing is, the ironic thing is, he was right because you see when it was happening, right? All those news choppers were just cared about the news. They didn't care to help them people. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, but it's like he caught them off guard. They didn't expect that's something like new to
Exactly. No,
people.
but it's true.
Viral. It went viral. George Bush doesn't care about black people. I think it was Michael Myers or something from Canada.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Mike Myers
I don't
from
know
here.
why people are surprised of his actions. Like fast forward to today, because he's been that same dude, man. He's been like that explosive, like outburst of having these outbursts and stuff like that. Not a lot changed. He's just. I guess in these times with social media, everything's so up
He's
to the
just
up to the
getting
up
with
to
the
the minute, up to the
times.
second. So it's like his presence is just like it gets a lot of camera time, so it makes a lot of content. So it's like he's steady, like, you know what I'm saying? He don't get a chance. You know what I'm saying? There was a one time as a celebrity you get a little chance, but now you don't get no. That's probably only when you're in your house as a celebrity now you get privacy. I haven't seen one of them basketball players. The big Jokic. I seen a little clip of an interview with him complaining about stardom and celebrity because he's like, yo, it's sad. He can't go nowhere without people whipping out their phones. As I'm saying, we've reached the fucking pinnacle of this of madness. So, I'm telling you, with these entrapment devices that we call phones, this is an entrapment device, my brother. This is what I call this, an entrapment device, because that's what it is. This is not a phone.
Yeah.
These devices that we have, bro, it has brought society to the pinnacle of madness. Trust me when I tell you, fam. You won't allow another human being to live their life and be at a
Well, that's why
restaurant
it's called
and
a
something
smartphone.
because you see them in a light where it's like, yo, they're more than, or they're, you know what I'm saying?
I'll bring up another character
insanity,
similar
bro.
who got very popular off of like what we're saying.
Can't even take it.
Charleston White. What do you think of that guy?
I don't even want to entertain that dude, bro. That dude, you see me, I don't understand the logic sometimes. It's like, yo, and the fact that he said it himself, sometimes he's trolling, sometimes he's not. I can't entertain that. It's like the rainbow hair kid that tried to come into the culture. Where's he now? How much? Does hip hop matter? I mean, hip hop is what made your name, what made your image popular, your name made you get all that shit. Took some niggas down, and now it's like, oh fuck, they're never part of the culture. Like I knew who these individuals were off the rip, bro. Y'all got fooled, not you guys, but y'all got fooled. All the people that partook in that shit.
But like, for example, now
You get what I'm saying? I
Charleston
can't
White-
entertain people like that. You don't know when the man's serious from when the man's
You're right,
man's trolling. This is a
Yeah.
grown ass man,
Yeah,
and
true.
I'm not able to know when he's doing something for likes and clicks, or when he's like, I understand he says he works within the community and all that. Big ups to all of them, something there, but like it's like, bro, contradictory, bro. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't even entertain people like that. I
He's
come
making
across
money,
them
he's
things
making
that I try to
money.
avoid it.
he's making money. He's a comedian. He said he's
Yeah,
a
but
comedian.
my thing is, bro, like, I hear some of the things that he says, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, you know? But then, the actions, bro. It's just,
Their actions, yeah.
and it's not even that. Within that same breath, that same conversation, you'll say something like completely different that goes against, that contradicts, but it's just like, bro, we don't have time for that right now, bro. The man works with the youth. He should know we don't have time for that shit. For a man to be playing both sides. Okay, I'm mature. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm fucking around. I'm making money.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm mature. Like,
Switch it up.
bro,
Oh,
this is what the youth have to look up to. No wonder, bro. What the fuck?
You're right. It's always
Grown
switching
men
it
chasing clout.
up. Yeah. Switching it up. And he's making money. He's hustling.
That's okay. Nobody has a problem with that. My thing is like the behavior. Hip hop. This is why I always say I have a love and hate relationship with hip hop culture. You know, because it's the most immature fucking culture on the fucking face of the earth, bro. I don't care what nobody want to say. Hip hop is immature. Certain aspects of it are very immature, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I can't deal with it.
Maybe that's why man's them like Andre 3000 just come out with the flute.
Yeah, what I think
You know
about
what I mean?
that, how people was like
Yo, genius.
hitting him like saying like, what the hell is this, yo? Why didn't he come out with a
Genius. What you mean?
hip hop?
Genius.
Did y'all hear it? I didn't hear it, to be honest.
Listen here,
I
man.
heard that. I think I heard
Listen
that
here,
a
man.
little bit.
Still, it don't matter. It's genius.
No,
Because
for
check
me-
this out. Check this out. Let's
What?
just get real here. Yes, as much as everyone's saying they want to hear the man rap, I would like to hear the man rap. Yes, that's true. But the man, for the last, couple of years, he's been going around the world and just playing the flute, right? Right? Not true? Okay, so now, he say, yo, this is the time to come out with the album. You know, 50 years of hip hop here. They're gonna expect it. Yo, they're expecting him to rap.
Nigga trolling.
No, think about it. They're expecting him to rap.
Trolling.
Think about what
He's
I'm
probably
saying.
gonna come up with a fire album top of the year.
But
Yeah.
check it out. But
You never know. He's
But
probably
they
gonna-
expected him to rap. Not true? They expected him
Yeah,
to
that's what I'm
rap.
saying. He's probably like
So
April
check this out.
Fools. Like, you know
But
what
check
I'm
this
saying?
out though. No.
Andre 3000.
No. Yo, you saw me playing the flute, didn't you? Y'all saw me playing the flute, so why you
But
expect
hold on
me to
though.
rap for?
Is it good? Did you listen to it?
Listen, I heard some of it still, but
Some of it.
listen here, man.
I heard some of it, bro.
Listen here, man.
Making
Listen
it
here,
sound
man.
like it's good. You didn't even care about the album.
Listen
dog.
here, man. I
It's just
still
the fact
say
that he's different. He's always been different.
Listen here, man.
That's why it's like.
all I gotta say is this: when it comes to the outcast, especially when it comes to them, right? They're always at advance
But why
before
were
their
people
time.
mad though? He's
Right?
always
That's what I'm
been
trying to
off
say.
the wall, different like
But
that. This
check-
nigga used to wear wigs and shit
That's what I'm.
and get away with it in hip hop.
But the thing is, he was advanced before his
Yellow leather, shiny bell
Yeah,
bottoms
but-
and shit. This
but
nigga used to,
He's advanced
and
before
nobody
his
was saying
time.
nothing.
Advanced before his time. Earth, Wind, and Fire was doing that shit back in the
This
day.
nigga had the knee along at one point. Remember? Yo, he had yo.
He was
this
doing.
nigga had
The,
the
he was doing the things. Look where I go on now. Where I go on
Nah,
now.
but to be honest,
Huh?
I never really questioned his sexuality
Me
like
either.
that
I
because
think-
I always
I never-
he
Nah,
always did
man.
that because
it was
and then
always the
their
show.
wives were always like not known, but like they
Yeah.
showed them.
Yeah.
Like both of them were showed that they were married men.
Yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah.
in the album covers, I remember
Yeah.
both of their wives were in the pictures with them.
Yeah.
So it's never a thing where we looked at. I don't remember looking at 3000
No.
as no fruity. He was
No.
just rock starish.
Rockstar,
to me.
yeah.
Well,
You know
like
what
I'm saying
Like,
again,
he was just.
all I gotta say is that
But the
look,
flute thing, me not know about.
genius.
I have to listen to it
Genius.
first. To speak
Listen
on
here,
it.
man. Still genius because listen here, man. He said it in an interview. What I'm gonna rap about at this age? Yes,
I can't go that far to call it genius
look.
because
Genius because you know why I say that? You know, have
for the
to.
next album.
You don't have to be writing no lyrics.
Yo, do
You
we
don't
got
have to be
comments? Y'all
doing
gotta
no
pay attention,
no nothing.
No
He's
See
the only.
movements on your
Listen
phone.
here, listen here. He's the only one playing the flute, blowing it and everything. Seen right? And guess what, Chad?
Pause.
Was it? Wait there. Hold up. The instrument. That's what I mean. But anyway, check this out though. Isn't it like one of the number one on the Billboard right now or something like that? Like
I
one
think
of the
it is.
top ones, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
one of the
But
top.
that doesn't mean it's good though.
No, but listen, no, I know that.
Come
but
on, this is the age of clout
I
and hype.
know that. But
Everybody's
the
gonna go
bottom,
run and listen to.
no, but the bottom line is what I'm
Half of them
trying.
probably didn't even make it
In
past song.
conclusion, what I'm trying to say is this: when's the last time you heard that there was a flute album? What made it to that? That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, man.
I don't know. I'm not. in
You
the
know what
flute
I'm
world,
saying?
but I'm pretty sure there's better flute
Yes,
niggas.
yeah,
than them.
right.
No, but look, no, but on a high scale,
But
on the
that type of
popular
flute that he's
scale,
using, I don't know, cause that's some.
that's what I'm trying to get at
I
here,
don't
man.
know. That's some 3000. The year
Yeah,
3000
damn
type
straight, it's some
flute. I never seen no
3000
flute
shit.
Some Zelda, Legend of Zelda type.
He's
shit.
smart though, man. Those people just
Yeah, you can't knock his intelligence, but what I'm saying is, I haven't heard it, so how can I make a
Yo.
judgment? What I can say is,
Okay,
I
yeah.
know that he did it at 432.
Okay, Sean, what do you have to say about it?
you know what?
What do you
So
have to
that's
say about
good.
it?
Because
So that means it's
because
healing music.
What do you have to say
besides
about it?
Down to Earth is I have the Mary Jane. This is
What do
an
you have to say
album
about it?
he made. People didn't look at it for like people. I don't know what everybody has their type of devices, but if you smoke like
Mhm.
some like Mary Jane or ganja or whatever, okay, and you listen to this now, like how people are criticizing it,
What,
you're
you
gonna
listen
like
to
it.
it?
No, I heard some of it.
Why is it a something? That's what you see.
I didn't hear the whole.
Yeah,
Nobody
because you have
listens
to-
the full
no,
shit
because-
nowadays.
Because you have to take it
I
in.
have
You
to
have to
listen.
sit
You know what?
down and
You-
really
you
listen,
put it on the
yo.
spotlight, you know. It's
Our
true.
attention
No,
spans.
he's right. He's right.
We
If
still
we
just
like,
let that shit play.
if we like Andre 3000, and we know he's a ill, sharp MC, us as people who are hip hop, I'm guilty, should be listening to this man's
The whole
album.
thing, man.
Yes.
We're gonna have to listen. I'll listen to it later on.
I will.
I ain't rocking
I'm not.
with it.
I'm
Tell
not
you the
saying-
truth.
Why?
I'm
You
not
didn't
saying
listen
I'm
to
not
it, though.
gonna
No,
listen to it.
I don't. You
And-
see,
and
this is
listen-
what I left out at the start. I don't do things when majority. I don't want to know about it right now.
But I didn't hear
I
no one
wanna,
talk about
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
I didn't
I
hear no
want
one
to.
talk about
I
it.
want to. I want to. If I do, I want to fall in love with that project on my own
That's right.
behalf. Like I don't want it because the hype is around it right now.
I never hear no one talking about
It's
it.
just like a movie
Rock.
that comes out right
Have
now.
you heard
I don't-
anybody
I don't-
talking about
No,
it?
they're just talking about how
What
it,
you
it
mean?
made it
People are
up
really-
on the thing.
This is what I'm trying to show you. The hype is. It was so much hype. It caused a lot of disappointment.
that's what I mean,
Right?
You
Because
know
people
what? He's
anticipate,
right
they put
there,
their
you know.
expectations like, oh, remember he didn't say it was gonna be a full flute album.
Yeah.
He just said he wasn't rapping on it.
Yeah.
That's all
That's
he
right.
said, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't say it was gonna be like just no,
Mm-hmm.
because he sings too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey Ya, come on, Hey Ya
Mhm.
was a super hit, right?
Come on.
He didn't say I'm not gonna sing. He just said I ain't rapping on it.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
people didn't know. So people ran. That's how it got all the hits. People ran to go see, yo, what is he doing, singing or something? Auto tune, drill.
Yeah.
Drill is not rap.
No.
Drill is drill. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then people are like, "Fuck this track 3. I'm not even gonna make it."
You
to
know,
track
you know what it is. You know what it is. I'm gonna tell you what it is because
But hold on. I'm gonna say that. Let me say this too. The real reason why, and I'm not punking, I'm actually bigging him up.
that's what I'm about
because
to.
The
say.
world needs healing right now, and people are so fucked up.
Yeah.
They can't even take in that frequency because they've been listening to too much low frequency music.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
Because he recorded that at 432 hertz.
but the next
Yeah.
thing is,
That's harmony.
Yeah.
but the next
right?
thing is,
So,
but he's like,
That's what Bob used
like,
to record on.
but a lot of
Modern
MCs
day music is
considered him like
440.
one of the top 5, like, you know, like on their lists and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's another thing. That's a lot of expectation from him that he would be rapping. You know what I mean? The expectation that
But
he'd be
yo,
rapping.
I see what he's trying to do, right? He's saying like, what should I be talking about?
He's doing
Right.
what Kendrick did, but he's doing it with a flute.
Yeah, he's
It's
saying like
therapy music.
he's trying to say like what does he have to talk about anymore? That's the
no.
controversy.
It's
He's saying
therapy
like
music. Trust
trying
me.
to say like he's
It's
too
therapy
old to
music.
be rapping. That's
Because
what
that
he's
Kendrick
saying.
album went over most people's head because most people are idiots. You see what I said? Most people are fooled. They don't see the brilliance and the beauty in
The
something
way I look at it is this:
until it's sold to them
He's
as
been-
that. You get what I'm saying?
he's been so advanced.
Something that's beautiful and brilliant, it don't necessarily have to be shiny and sold in a store.
Yeah,
You can go look at outside at nature
yeah.
and find the whole tree and find beauty in that,
But
and
I-
elegance in that.
I
You
think
get what
he's
I'm
been
saying?
so advanced
It's
that
just like
he has nothing else to rap about because he's been so advanced about it from the early times. You know when I really noticed it from the second album. You know, second album
He had
is my
enough to talk
favorite.
about, man. All
it's
those
my fa-
travels. Why did he? Why did he get to the level that he says he doesn't want to?
one
he
thing
wants
I
to do a
know
flute album.
is anytime a rapper says they're not rapping no more, they're fucking lying.
Yeah,
So
he's like,
I'm just already waiting for that
You're
new
right.
shit. It's about to be a new year. He's probably gonna drop something crazy top of the year.
yeah,
It's probably gonna be with Ye or something. Remember
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh Lord of mercy.
Because
I-
one thing about this guy, him not done yet.
no, he's not done yet. He's just
That
watching
was just
it.
a phase.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just
Mhm.
like Snoop. Look how much fierce. Remember Snoop Lion?
Yeah,
Gospel Snoop were there.
yeah.
He does that shit. It's marketing, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, like,
And he
Well,
done a movie. You know.
we're so fucked up, myself
Well,
including.
he ain't hurting
It's-
for
it's-
money.
it's
That's
too,
for sure.
It's too positive right now.
He ain't
That's
hurting
how
for money.
negative. That's how more negative we are in just the culture.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's not hurting for money. You know that. So
he could have dropped that in the early 2000s, like
Yeah.
when Outkast, and it would have been a hit
yeah,
because people were more
yeah. I know what you mean.
ex-
yeah,
explorative. Is that a word?
yeah.
no, but the thing
Explore-
is,
people were more willing
yeah.
to
Yeah, but
explore
they-
with
You're
the
right.
artists.
Yeah, but they
Now
weren't.
they want you in a box.
They wouldn't be prepared for him the earlier times. Now they would be.
Nah, I think this flute album he could have put this out while
Years
when like
ago.
speaker box and when he was still rapping, he's
yes,
still
so, yeah.
because he hey ma like I mean not hey ma hey ya wasn't he even says it for the promo of this album, the interview that he did. He was saying that when he put out hey ya, his homies were like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I heard about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what 3 Stacks is
Yeah.
saying.
Mm.
So it's like he been risky. I'm pretty sure the man them told him, yo, bro, you can't wear that shit, man. What the fuck you doing, man? It's ATL, shawty. You know, wearing that shit on the album cover. but he still did. He was his own man.
But look at ATL now.
No, I'm just saying. Exactly. He's his own dude, and he's gonna do what he does. So I'm not knocking him for this. I'm just saying, when the time is right, I'm gonna tap into this album, and I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just not right for me right now. There's too much going on around surrounding it. It feels commercial. It don't feel right to me. If I go run right now and go listen to it because everybody else is no. It's there. It ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna tap in when I want to because
It's true. It's
like
true.
with the
I never-
Kendrick album, I'm telling a lot of people, fam, if you're going through anything, go and spin back that Kendrick. Not even every song. You'll find the joints that you like on it.
Which
bro.
album?
It's very therapeutic.
Which album?
Mr. Morale, the last one that he dropped.
Yeah, the recent one.
The Big Steppers and Mr. Morale.
They didn't
it's-
really push that too much.
Because that's not what it's about. It's literally him going to the therapist, and Eckhart Tolle is his therapist. That's crazy. Like,
The recent Kendrick album. What? How long ago that came out?
I want to say 21. I think 21 it came out.
So it's been a while.
Or 22. 21 or 22.
Still
one
a
or the
while
other.
Now. It's 2024 coming.
I'm just showing you.
But
he
his
was
music lasts.
he was the only artist that I know on a big scale, like on a major scale, like that's up there. That kind of, even if it wasn't like overly done, even if it was artistically like subliminal through the lyrics, he was one of the only ones that addressed the pandemic. Like what other big artist addressed it? Like nobody. He had a song called N95 about the mask.
Yeah.
But he used it in a artistic way where he's like, yo, everybody wears a mask, a personality mask. If you listen to the verses and you go throughout the song, it's amazing how he compartmentalizes all this shit, all these topics in the song. Like he's saying it's called N95, so he's saying, yo, even to himself, you wear a mask too, nigga. Everybody got their mask on because of COVID shit was going on at the time. But he's saying, yo, everybody already had a mask on.
Yeah.
And then the video is just next level art. This is hip hop we're talking, bro.
Yeah.
This is why I'm saying this dude, like, he's just advanced, man. People will catch up later and they'll be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they make it seem like he's just a backpack, right? No, Kendrick, bro, to me, he's light. When it comes to, like, speaking for the inner city, black, ghetto, like, he just sums it up. Like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. It's
he
different with
represents
him,
the
bro.
culture of
He doesn't...
of the streets. He represents the culture
Yeah,
of...
but he don't have to, like, play no
knowledge,
role.
Yeah.
He just does it through his actual words. Like, that's crazy. Like,
He's
dope
a,
to me,
like,
man.
philosopher.
Yeah, it's
You know
dope
what I mean?
to me still.
Yeah.
It's dope to me. But yeah, shout out to 3 Stacks, man. Legend. That last shit that he did with Ye, that was crazy enough for me. That's pretty recent. I don't know if you guys heard that.
So, who would you say is a GOAT right now? Like, would you say Ye deserves to be a GOAT? Because everybody talks about everybody as a GOAT.
Okay, here's my thing now. So, there can only be one. You can't, no GOAT. That's just how I see it. Greatest of all time. Can you have more than one greatest of all time? I don't think so.
No, one.
So, no, he's not the GOAT to me. He could be somebody else's GOAT.
Who would you pick as the greatest of all time?
What? Producer?
In hip hop.
Producer? I would have to, if I'm gonna do that, I have to do someone that is like him, that produces and raps too. And has people write for them too. Can't just compare him to just an artist, like just a rapper or something. If I'm gonna compare, if it's Kanye, then I have to put up somebody who has like similar, you know? So I'd have to say Dre. And I say Dre is the GOAT.
Dre is the GOAT.
Over Kanye.
For hip hop?
Because they're both producers.
Oh, and they artists.
Both have people ghostwrite for them. They're not just rappers.
Yeah.
They're both rappers, but that's not just what they are.
Right. You're right.
So I'm not gonna compare them
yeah,
to nobody
you're right.
else.
You know, if you put it like that way.
Because who else? Even if you get anybody else, they don't really rap as much as Dre, or rapped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
who else can you bring?
And Dre's
Premier and them on that man is not rap.
You're right.
Timbaland, he's not rapping. All the top producers.
Yeah, you know what? You have to put
top,
Dre.
top producers. So
you have
who
to
else you gonna put up?
You have to put Dre up there because he's a
Dre
producer.
wins to me
yeah.
still. He wins to me.
No one ever really thinks of that.
Out of this.
It'd be controversial still, that type of pick, what we're saying like that.
Because there's eras of Kanye I could like I'll pass.
But
you know what I'm saying? There's albums of Kanye I haven't heard. I still haven't really listened to Life of Pablo, all that shit.
So, but people will question us like saying, how could he say Dre? Because,
bro, down to the last album he did about Compton, the Compton Institute, the soundtrack, amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that
was hype.
Soul music, bro. And Dre touches shit, he just knows, like that West Coast G-Funk. Come on, bro. Ray
knows music.
I know this to Kanye. Kanye has his shit too, but Kanye, there's eras of him where I'm like, I'm not listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing of Dre that I ever did that to. Nothing. I never shunned Dre's music. I never said, Dr. Dre, nah, I don't want that.
Pure quality.
Never. You're on the edge of your seat. That nigga barely drop anymore.
Yo, do you watch what's called mixed martial art? Mixed martial arts. You watch that?
What, UFC?
UFC?
Yeah.
Do you know that UFC and WWE is together now?
Oh, they're merged.
So what does that mean?
The wrestling and
they're under one umbrella now.
They just bought it, or they're gonna start doing shit together?
Doing shit. They merged.
So they're gonna have an octagon and a ring and shit. Like I don't
no, but they merged just not like that, right?
So Vince McMahon bought the other shit, or
both of them just come together to join to one sports.
Something sounds weird about that.
Yeah, because there's some cases going on, right? But I'm just saying, like him and Dana White, right? I think it's Dana White.
Yeah, Dana White
came together to join because guess what's going on? You notice some wrestlers, right? I mean boxers or fighters. Fighters? Sorry to say. mixed martial artists who are popular, after when they get time when they have to retire, right? They're still in shape, but they could go to wrestling. It's the transition. It's the trade-off. And some wrestlers who are athletes, they have background of some type of wrestling or martial arts. Maybe it's a segue for them to get into UFC because they already had Brock Lesnar. They had Brock Lesnar before go there.
Business move.
And the other guy, Batista
Ken
tried.
Ken Shamrock.
But Ken Shamrock was from there from the past. So I'm thinking you're going to see some wrestlers because remember they have that guy too in the wrestling. That guy who likes to box a lot. And he's a social media guy.
Oh.
The brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul
Yeah,
brothers?
he's in one of them is in the wrestling now.
Yeah, Logan Paul, the older one.
Yeah,
right?
so you see where they're going here.
money,
They're
bro.
Mixing
It's
all
money,
the
man.
sports,
I ain't mad at it.
entertainment, the wrestling. We saw it coming. UFC was
Entertainment.
UFC was trying to take out wrestling's ratings, man.
Yeah,
and boxing.
Put it
knocked
this way.
boxing
Put it
out.
this way. If they didn't do that, wrestling would have seriously would die. They was already dying,
Yeah,
so it would dead out completely.
That's
Modern day wrestling is whack,
You
nigga.
get what I'm saying? So now
I'm
they
fucking
have
with
to
the
do-
attitude era, man. Greatest era ever.
now it's like
Who can debate that?
Yeah, no, you can't debate.
The attitude era was crazy,
you can't
man.
debate that. The attitude era.
Jeez. And those are those attitude era dudes are still out here.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, nigga. Fucking Stone Cold still out here, nigga.
Yeah.
Well, not out here, but you get what I'm trying
Acting,
to say.
doing the
Yeah. A few of them niggas still out here, bro.
But I love it that the ones they took it as a stepping stone to say, yo, you know what? Greater things are out for me, the acting, and then the one who took it on the most was The Rock. You know what I mean? The Rock took it on a stepping stone. Look,
Took over Hollywood.
first time I seen him on wrestling, I went, no man, he doesn't belong here. I went, yo, this guy's gonna go further than this, and he did. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Hogan?
Yeah.
Hogan tried it, and I went, nah, Hogan's no actor, man. This guy,
Yeah.
he was born to do this.
Fuck.
Was born to do this, man. And look at him now. He's like one of the highest paid actors now,
Yeah.
isn't he?
Yeah, and out of wrestling.
Yup, came out of wrestling. And now, you know, look who's following now. The next two are who are trying to follow him.
John Cena?
First Batista trying to follow him, and then after John Cena
But
now.
Batista's successful. He got actually successful.
Okay,
from
but I'm gonna
compared to-
be real though. Out of them two, John Cena could act more. He's more.
Batista got more.
He could act, but you can't like no. But look at.
I don't know what
look
you
at
niggas
the
talking
attitude.
about. I
No,
don't
but
fuck with them niggas, bro.
no, but no. I'm just saying. Look
Them
at
ain't
their,
no attitude era niggas.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Sure.
from how they act and how they do perceive themselves. I've been watching shit.
I know, but that guy Batista got some good movie deals. 'Cause he
Yeah.
was in that. What was it?
Things of the
Yep.
galaxy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Galaxy
he's
and some
done
other
with
stuff
them.
I see.
He's done with that.
But he's been doing it.
I
That's
know
the
he's
point.
been doing it.
From being a wrestler.
I know,
And there's guys who came way before
Well, it's
him.
easy for them dudes to transition, right?
No, but
because
some
they
guys
have
came
the
way before
celebrity.
him.
They have the celebrity from wrestling.
Yeah, they have the celebrity
No,
status.
but his success came fast. You have to admit it. As much time he's been in there,
Who?
there's guys
Batista?
who've been there before him never reached to that.
Who?
level. Like Batista.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't see no other wrestlers around when.
But
even
I'm just saying
before
that.
him.
But out of
more
them,
durable.
but them three still, they made it the most out of wrestling.
Yeah.
Took wrestling as a stepping stone, and made it something, and say, "Yo, let's go."
Because you
You
don't
get
see
what I
The
mean?
Rock is the poster boy for
but
that.
and you don't see Batista back in wrestling.
Well,
He's not
He
doing
retired,
the
what?
no? He retired.
He's doing the acting. He's making more money doing the acting.
Exactly.
You're not putting your body on the line.
and
Yeah.
that too. That's another
He's a
thing.
big guy, so for him to be,
You're not
Yeah.
putting your body on the line anymore.
No, but he used the wrestling. My
Pause.
point is, and he came out fat. He didn't spend too long in wrestling, right? He was there, but he didn't spend like 12 years. It wasn't 12 years he was like doing the wrestling, right? Maybe 9 years or so. Like he probably was doing it, but I mean big until you knew who he was. He wasn't that long, and became a successful actor. Now he's Hollywood.
It's trash, bro.
Hmm?
Attitude era niggas. I don't fuck with them. I don't know.
The Rock and
Dudes came
Stone
after,
Cold.
bro.
Yeah,
To me, that's all I'm saying.
but the game
yeah,
brought
the
him
game
in.
is attitude era. I fuck with
He's
it.
The
attitude.
game is the real game because that guy, he married into the wrestling afterwards.
And he's running it. He's running.
Married into the business.
He's running it now.
Running it. No. Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Can't hate. You get what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's
So,
like,
like,
go.
yo, it's interesting. Before this new year, the 50 years of hip hop, and what I heard recently, KRS One mentioned that about the Grammys that he
Yeah.
would never go there because it's like kind of a disrespect that they're recognizing hip hop and using their platform to like celebrate hip hop just because it's turned 50. They're using like, it's like bandwagon, jump on it.
I agreed, but here's the thing, though. Grammys is just dealing with the music aspect of it. That's it.
Yeah.
They don't care about the culture
You're
part,
right.
and they're not supposed to care about
Yeah.
the culture part.
You're right.
They're not supposed to care about what KRS-One cares about. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, no disrespect to the OG. He's a legend. But, like,
Yeah.
that's the Grammys, bro. They done showed their face a long time ago. They already showed y'all what they about. They got people. Those stuff is off of voting, fam. Those awards is
Yeah.
off of voting.
But
So
you're
if you have
saying
a
they
bunch
should
of
have
people
invited them.
that you have a bunch of people that don't do it voting on something. It's like I'm a nigga that like in the dunk contest, bro. I don't know who said this, but I heard this recently. This is some real shit. In the dunk contest, previous players that can dunk and have dunked are the judges. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How the fuck is some non-ass playing niggas, like they're not even on the bench, and they're voting for whose music is winning? You're not in the studio. You don't do this. You
Not
don't
in the
write
culture.
verses. You're not, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they vote on who wins the award. So it's
But Karis basically was saying like, now you guys recognize. I don't know if he was invited. Maybe he was invited.
well, I guess it's because everybody's doing it, right?
But he
The
didn't-
50th year,
Yeah.
because it's like a milestone type
Yeah.
of thing. So, I mean, somebody was in talks with Grammys, like from the culture, that said, "Yo, okay, we're down."
Yeah. A
It
couple
wasn't
of them.
just one-sided. People
Yeah.
were there, right?
Yeah.
So,
A couple of them. So
I get why he don't want to go there. I get why the people that went.
yeah. So he stand his ground still. And
True
everything.
God.
Kudos to him.
Zine.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It's the D2E, man. You getting down to
D2E,
earth.
down to earth, you
T
know.
Royals,
Yeah,
Rastafari
man.
Samurai.
2023, you know what I
2023,
mean? Next time you're going to see
2024.
us be 2024, you know, out the door, you know what I
Many
mean?
things coming up, special
Yeah, man.
events, you know,
Mhm.
new
Don't know.
platforms. Yeah, just
You're the
support,
dragon.
Yes.
subscribe.
Yes,
everything.
please.
Prosperity.
EQTV
EQT.
D2E _ podcast, Down to Earth
Podcast
podcast.
Network.
Now we're on Twitter,
Twitch.
and Twitter too. You know what I mean?
You on
But
Twitter?
yeah, I
Yeah.
have Twitter as well. Yeah, man, straight up.
So,
We're on all the
It's
platforms.
on
you know
Twitch
what I
right
mean?
now.
We're on Twitch right now, and on that platform right now as we speak. You don't know, man. But yo, before we go, does
Instagram.
the Crown have any else to say? You know, any conclusions? You know what I mean?
My conclusion is to the youth. Okay, I want you all to be yourselves, because everybody else is already taken.
Z,
All right.
you done
Love
know.
and respect to the youth.
You
You are the
done
future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I always have to end it like this. Yeah, man. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message. Nation, why? You don't know. Please subscribe. All right, then we are out.